Hello, hello, hello. I'm Alucard Night Raven. Welcome to my channel. And welcome to my next retro review. Today we're looking at Beast Wars Transmetal 2 Megatron, the original, the OG. This was my absolute favorite Beast Wars figure to come out. I love this figure. I always enjoyed messing around with it, putting him in different positions, transforming him all the time. Like, just absolutely loved it. But let's get down to the review, and which is actually another reason why I really like what Legacy did is it gave us an update while giving us, better posability, and everything. But this is still a great figure too. So let's take a look at our boy here. You can see, fortunate thing is, it's because of the way that's done, you can actually do this to move it, and then there's this little switch that you bring it down and it holds it into place, and you pop that back up and extends the neck back out. But yeah, that was a cool feature. The only thing is, like, he sort of wears one way or the other. You can see there's his tail. It's very cool. And he does have a missile launching gimmick, and he's got extra missiles that can store on the wings. And what you do to fire that is you just push down, and there he fires. And just pop that back in. I think you can lock it in. Gotta get into the right. Okay. There we go. Oh, it was, never mind. It wasn't supposed to lock in. I think it was just, it's old, getting stuck. But yeah, you just sort of push that back in. Okay, why am I having such a hard time here? I haven't launched this thing in so many years. I think that's the issue that I'm having here. You kind of want to get it in there at the right angle. Oh, never mind. I see the issue I'm having. It's only supposed to go in one particular way, and I am trying to, like, shove it in the wrong way. And there we go. Whoops. But yeah, you can move this up too. There were a few scenes in the show where he had that up, so he'd be looking just like that, but I kind of like it better with it down. The mouth does move. But here you can see his wings spread. Got his Predacon crystal on the chest right there. Very cool on that. You can see the way everything here is. It's dragon feet. Yeah, articulation, I already showed you what the head can do. The mouth can open and close. You can fire the missile. His dragon arms rotate, come out that far. Whoops, I'm not supposed to do that. Nothing for a bicep. It only moves about that much. So you get 90 degrees for an elbow. Can rotate. It only goes back so far before it starts hitting the wings. You can move it here. You can move it here. Only about so far. And then the foot can come up. Also down. And, you know, you just get the tail roughly where you can get it. So, yeah. Well, yeah, there's... Now I got to get him into a standing position. There we go. So, yeah, there's Transmetal 2 Megatron in his dragon mode. And another thing, cool little feature that you can do is you push that switch over and the wings come down. And pull it down, push it back over, and it opens up the wings. And you can see there's on sliders, so it all works really easily. It's very cool. I love that feature. Thought it was a very nice feature. Now he does have his third mode, and what we want to do for that, and here's where things can get a little tricky, so we're gonna move these out of the way. Gonna bring these up as far as possible. Open these up. Now what we want to do is rotate it up, and I can't remember if it's got a place where it plugs in or not. Okay, no, it does fit in the arm like that, right there. So, about like that. And then same thing with this side. Just gonna bring this up, rotate all this up, open this up, rotate, and then we want to get it angled, and it just sort of sits like that. Then that's where this definitely comes in. Rotate, or bring the, we're going to want to pull this back, open it up, and then it's not the best, but there's his third mode, which was never used in the show. I'm kind of glad it wasn't. I mean, it's just a dragon laying on his belly with some wheels, but they do spin. So, I mean, it's all right. It's whatever. It's neat, you know. So yeah, so there's that. So now what we're gonna do is transform this guy. So untab all this, bring this back down, bring all this back down. We're gonna extend the legs and just leave them at that for now while we transform the rest of it. So let me bring that camera up, and what we want is so yeah, when it's down like this, so what we want to do is we want to untab the dragon arms. We can lift this up. We're just going to leave that right now. We want to untab this, and we want to open up the chest here. We can bring all this up, and we can actually rotate all this down. Come on, there we go. Tab them together, just like that. Then start to bring everything down. Now this. Come on. Untab from there. Let that swing down. We can bring this up. Bring it down as well. And with that, I want to close this back up. Rotate it. We're going to bring the legs down all the way. And there isn't really a plate. It just sort of soft thoops in there. But with all that there, I'm gonna tab that in on for that arm, rotate it down, tab it in. Oh, no, don't tab it in yet. So rotate it down. Wanna rotate all of this around. This is gonna tab in here like this. And we can bring the head down. Now we can bring these up, and these are gonna tab in, and the tab and the post help hold it all together on both of them. Rotate. What I want to do is with the legs, I want to rotate here. Rotate this one. So in dragon mode, you're gonna have them facing this way, and oh my god, I don't know how long I've had you looking the wrong way, but there's all that. Then just bring that down, bring this down. Now final bit here, want to pull out, rotate it, and then we can get everything where we need it. And here is Megatron in his robot mode. Oh, just forgot. I want to rotate the dragon arms and just sort of sit them like that. But here we go. Megatron in his dragon mode. And I like him. Again, he was my favorite figure when he came out. Like, I could not put this figure down. Like, I absolutely loved it. I mean, to this day, still one of my favorites forms of Megatron, of any Megatron. Just because, for one, I absolutely love dragons. But, yeah, absolutely love this guy. You can have the wings spread open like that, or, you know, same thing. The switch is now right here. Just bring it down, and you can have them closed. So, completely up to you. But there is Transmetal 2 Megatron in his robot mode. Still a very cool figure. Still absolutely love it. Still one of my favorites. It is why I absolutely love the version that we got, the update that we got in Legacy. But let's take a look at the head. And there is the head. Green eyes, that it's more of a bluish face, a big old grimace, some orange there. This can lift up. You can see it's all translucent orange. The entire thing was just like you saw on the Legacy Transmetal 2 one. And what I did was I had taken a red paint marker that I had picked up, and I just painted this front edge just to really give it more of the look like in the show. So a little bit of customizing I did, you know, back then. You can see here, got these little pieces now sticking out. course, his dragon arm, which unfortunately, it likes to only stick out in one way. And this is probably why what it does that of lean in one way is because if you have it like I did, like this, then the weight of the head is going to pull that all down. So what I may do is just sort of have him in a way where it puts a little more on pushing it the other way. So, figure it out. Yeah, I don't know why he's wanting to be such a pain to stand right now, though. Usually, I don't have such a problem with getting him to stand. But yeah, then you can see this part, which is the dragon abs. Almost like a shield type of thing. So again, very cool. Very neat. Articulation, the head. So we want to pull all this up and then just get a little bit of wiggle. Don't really get a whole lot of movement. It's hindered. That's the only downside. Never fully bothered me, but it is a downside if you want him to like look one way or the next. This arm can rotate all the way. It's on a ratchet. Can go up with it. Can do this with the dragon head, whatever you want. This arm's on a ball joint, only goes up that far. Full rotation. We got double joint for an elbow, so he gets that much for his elbow. So very cool on that. Then ball joint here, so a little more movement here. One thing I forgot to mention, this sort of sits in the back in robot mode, but sort of like a little chair. You can rotate it, and then it's like whichever way. It's supposed to be like an operator's chair or a cockpit, which was weird. I think the reason they did that was because Optimal Optimus had a cockpit. So like, well, we'll just give one to Megatron. Nothing for waist, legs, kick forward that far, kick back only about that far, so not very far. So already got two knees. We got this knee, then we got this knee. This one does rotate due to transformation, and then same thing, can move up and down. Nothing for an ankle pivot, but still not too bad. Do like this figure a lot, as I've said. But yeah. Oh, come on, stop. Stay in one place, man. There we go. Alright. But yeah, so there we have Transmetal 2 Megatron. Still a pretty decent figure. One of my favorites. As I said, I love this rendition of Megatron, this form. Absolutely love dragons, so having a dragon Megatron was like very cool to me. Still is. It is a shame that it's so limited on his posability, but for the late 90s, it wasn't like a big deal breaker, but you can still see all that red chrome everywhere. Sort of a translucent yellow for the wings with some purple. Definitely makes it pop. It just, everything stands out. Really loving this figure. For finding him, you're going to be spending a lot on eBay. Secondary sellers are probably going to be wanting a lot. If you get lucky at a garage sale this coming summer, that would be awesome. But I wish you luck if you're looking for him. So yeah, that is going to be it for me. I hope you enjoyed this review. I know there isn't a lot of Beast Wars reviews out there. I'm happy to add reviews of the figures that I have in my Beast Wars collection for you guys to see, and I hope you enjoy it. So, thank you for watching. Please like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you all later.